Let's just keep it real, right? Y'all gonna play on the stage, cause I'm not going nowhere. I know the real guy. I'm trying to wait.
You can't die, huh?
Let me think what they did, right?
You God.
No, I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. Like, for the first time, look this up. For the first time in like a long time, all the planets about to align. Remember I told you about the 7 chakras outside your body, right? So when all the planets, remember I told you the universe is inside you? But listen, the 7 planets about to align for the first time. You just had the planes and all this stuff fall, everybody getting like higher realm. Remember I told you about the fragment, what's called that word? Preacher? The firmament? The preacher should know. The firmament they locked you in. So for the first time in history, when all this aligned, all the consciousness is rising up high. So right now, like, planes is falling because like what's that other word, Pastor? The chemics, the laws of chemics and shit, that shit don't exist no more. So like, planes are falling from the sky, right? So for the first time, you about to see like the plane alliance is the first time to get out of here. It's like a few times to get out of Earth and like come around every once in a while. And this is one of the times you can get out of here. The one time Jesus was talking about when they said Jesus died and went up. No, Jesus knew about the time. It was time for Jesus to go. Jesus only had a little time to be here. When there's a line, Jesus had to get the fuck up out of here or Jesus was gonna be stuck here. Stop playing with me. I'm keeping it real, right? So listen, everybody's getting woke now. So everybody's waking up. This is time when everybody aligned, everybody's gonna go up. So let me tell you something, my good brother, because I love my good brothers, right? Because like Jesus came, they said, what about the 10 Commandments? Jesus said, you should just love. Because love, when you love, one thing the brother said was true. One thing the brother said is true. When you love, you vibrate at that high frequency. Remember I told you about the low frequency that they lock the devil in? Well, not the devil, because the devil, he got out of that now. Because everybody don't like the devil, but the devil good. I'm gonna tell you about that later. But I'm talking about the thing they locked them in. That's the low energy. Because no such thing as bad or good. Either you vibrate low or you vibrate high. See, one thing about the other gods, where Sophia come from is a whole lot of gods. And all these gods vibrate high. Sophia is God, nigga.
Where is she coming from?
Stop playing with me. Listen.
Who created Sophia?
Listen, Sophia, I'm telling you what Sophia came from. Sophia came from a realm of spirits. And she was created out of this realm. So there's a lot of gods in this realm.
So who created Sophia?
Listen to me, let me tell you.
Okay, that's God.
Listen, Sophia's God. She was created out of the realm of the light, out of all of this, right? So Sophia is many gods, so many gods. But after Sophia, she created one God. She made created one nigga. He was God, but he's God of this.
So who created Sophia though? That's who's bad.
I just told you who created Sophia's good.
Now, who created Sophia?
I just told you.
Heifer there. Who created her?
Come on, gang. I'm calling no heifer.
No, that's heifer. Who created her?
Man, stop playing with me.
You play too much.
I'm not gonna play. Listen, I'm not gonna play.
Who created that heifer?
I'm not gonna play with Sophia, gang. Listen, anyway, she was created by the gods. Everybody created. It's like you don't understand about the spiritual realm. I can't even begin to tell you this. Like, who created God then?
Nobody.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody created Sophia then.
You just
it's the same.
You just said
it's
somebody did create. Hold up.
It's the same.
You just said
it's the same. I never said that. I never said that.
Did Sophia?
Let me finish.
Hold on. Don't ask one question.
Let me finish my point.
Did Sophia tell you to paint your hand black?
Listen, we paint my nails black for this.
So Sophia.
Let me tell you why. It's like I believe in energy. Like this, keep the negative energy away. Like this world not real. Everything is illusion. Like this really not solid. Like everything you around is illusion. Like everything is a trick. So what I mean by that is Jesus knew about the trick, and Jesus was kind of like a trick. Jesus was a hologram. What I mean by Jesus being a hologram is like the world is like he tricked. Sophia is really smart, right? So when
where Sophia stay at?
The best place to find Sophia is the same place Jesus told you to find her is within your heart. She lives within you.
I don't know that heifer.
I mean, Jesus said find her.
Now, is Sophia over your house?
I mean, nobody know her name. Like that's one thing. Like that name, Sophia, got a lot of power in it.
Quiet,
so everybody watching this now.
I can't talk.
I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let you talk. That pepper, man. I'm gonna be quiet.
Well, I'm gonna be quiet.
I would talk.
Okay.
A different topic. I want to talk about some. I want to move to a different topic. I want to talk about some. Dooney, you have on an unk. An unk is not traditionally what you see in Christian faith based. Why do you wear that? What does that mean?
The unk is the black cross, and if you have studied the unk, then you would know that it's an African cross. It's an African symbol, and so the Africans understood that. And so when you go back to the African, then you have to understand the pyramid text. The pyramid text, and you got the writing on the wall, which are the hieroglyphics. Every religion has, from its periphery, have stolen, even the 10 Commandments even come from the 42 admonitions of Muhammad. And so the oldest documentations in the world, okay, that's been documented are the pyramids and the hieroglyphics that are on the pyramid. It already, it don't say thou shalt not kill.
This true.
Thank you.
No, I didn't know you know this shit. No, this
You wouldn't
fucking
let me
truth.
talk. Nobody would let me talk. Everybody.
No, he's telling the truth. He know everything I'm talking
both
about.
Of y'all the devil.
No, he know what the fuck I'm talking about. Please go on.
Well, hold on. He ain't said nothing about Sophia yet.
But
so
he know.
Finish.
That's his girlfriend.
He know. He know.
Hold on. Pat, dude.
Y'all laugh.
So when
They
it
both go with
when it
Sophia.
comes to God, the Africans never called God God. The Africans had understood God. Like I said, that's a Gothic word. That's a Eurocentric word. The Africans called the most divine either Ra, Amun, or Aten. They had different names of attributes of God. They understood God from the sun. They knew that the universe created the sun, universe created the sky, the universe created the earth, the universe created us, and we all coexist with each other. We are all organisms. That's all we are. That's why when you open up your temple, you have organs in there. Because your organs are connected to organisms. That's why we cannot live without trees. If you take trees, you take oxygen away.
Take anything away, we don't.
Okay, so everything coexists on Earth
with each other.
From humans to animals, we need everything.
Good and bad.
So good and bad, because even if you go to the text of the Gospels or the Bible, it says in the end in Revelation that God defeated the devil. I'm just going to the text. So if God defeated the devil, and not only defeated the devil, but made the devil, okay? He made the devil to where the devil was worshiping God.
Look at these two devils. They worshiping each other.
Hold on. See, when I'm speaking, you want to filibuster and y'all want to interrupt. You didn't call me names, but understands me.
Both y'all the devil. Devil respect each other.
Listen,
I mean, his name is So.
And that's cool.
Uncle Devil.
Understands. He understands from a spiritual perspective. We all were born spiritual. See, it's things that happen in your life, and if anybody watching, there has been things that happened in your life that you can't even explain it. Man can't even get the credit for it, nor can man get the glory for it. You know why? Right. Because the most divine has always been in us since we've been born from our mother's womb. That's why God, the Bible even talks about this, that God knew us even before we were born in our mother's womb. Why? Because you was born spiritual. That's why you look up on and say, what happened? What just happened? Man, I don't even know how that happened. Even if you prayed or didn't pray and something happened good in your life or delivered you from a situation that could have killed, steal, or harmed you, you knew that it was something. You just didn't know what it was. So when you deal with religions don't do anything, whether it be Jesus or Yahushua or Allah. All it does is help you identify with a hidden presence. Because every religion has a deity at the end. Jesus Christ is the deity of Christianity. Allah is the deity of Islam. Yahushua is the deity of Hebrew Israelite. So when you ask me, what do I got on? I got on the because it's the oldest cross in the world. Okay, before the white cross, which is the cross, the very cross that we was worshiping. No, I'm giving give it to him. Let me keep on, because I'm educated. Somebody
like he coming. What is this Negro doing? Okay. He look like he coming when you talking. Y'all having sex in the demon.
So what it is, I'm probably being finessed by the true spirit, which is the spirit that transcends all human comprehension. Okay? Like I said, religions just try to help one identify with that which is hidden.
Religion control.
It's a control institution.
To help you.
To help you,
yes.
You can take those principles from the Bible. That's why I said there's nothing wrong with the Bible when it comes to principles that you can draw from the Bible. There's nothing wrong with the Quran. There's certain principles you can take from that that will help navigate you through life. Okay, on this earth. You can take it from the Torah. The Torah is the Old Testament. That's what the Hebrew Israelites study mostly. And they don't call themselves a religion. They mostly base their whole salvation on DNA. Okay, which is the 12 tribes of Israel. But we'll get into that later. So when you look at my sacred girl, it's because that I have been awakened and consciously awake. These sacred things on me is to remind me of where God has brought me from. I am a true believer in that which is hidden. I am a true believer in God because I've been delivered. Okay, so when you talking about the prayer shawl right here, it's because I pray for people like I pray for bishops. The reason why they call me the priest is because I am the very priest that they talk about in the Old Testament, to where I have to go before the divine all the time for other people. Now, when I go before other people, hold on, we're gonna get to that. When I go to the most divine for other people and pray for them with sacrificial offerings for just prayer, okay, and sacrifice of my body to go, lay prostrate before God is to help one understand God. And once I help them get to God, it's for me to get out the way as a priest, not to stay in the way. Now, this right here is a prayer shot, okay? These are fringes. When you look in Deuteronomy or you look in Numbers, fringes just basically mean one that walks with God. It reminds you of the commandments that we are to keep in God's commandment. The reason why I wear this is because it was once a time that I just lived by all the commandments, and I tried my best to live by all those commandments. And then you look at then you look at the rosary beads. These are just prayer beads. When you look at a priest, a high priest in the Catholicism or the Catholic Church, this is just a collar. This is the collegiate collar, a clergyman collar. That's all it means. It just means a title. That's it. None of this means nothing to me. This is sacred gear to remind me of where I come from. When you look at my rag up here, it reminds me that I came from the streets. God delivered me from the streets. Okay? That's all it means. And that I can identify with the streets and understand what the streets is going through. So guess what? I'm always praying for the streets.
Stop playing with me.
Okay? Oh, I'm going to pray for
Stop
you.
playing with me.
Because I know you're praying for me. And I'm going to pray for you, Bishop, because I know you're praying for me. And so one thing we don't do, and we understand that we can't judge. You know who judges the most? And I'm going to be quiet right here. Who judges the most is religions. Christians judge Muslims, Muslims judge Christians, Judaism judge Muslims and Christians, and they all judge each other. It is not people that separates. It is religion that separates us. Because when you start studying doctrine and it said, I am the only way, the truth, and the life, and you just stick with that doctrine, and if that doctrine is good for you, stick with it. But only time I got a problem with doctrine or religion is when it knock another religion. Why? Because God transcends all religions. Why? Because God, the word God, you can't put the most divine in a word because it's bigger than the word.